HWC Custom Woodworks here, back with another banger for you guys. We about to do some easy projects that'll turn a big profit. First up, we're gonna turn a cedar fence picket and a 3/4 dowel or a 1-inch dowel into a coat rack. And then we're gonna make just a catch-all box out of cedar fence pickets. Let's go. Alrighty, so for the build with the cedar picket and the dowel, what you're gonna want to do is, so you're gonna want to find out how long you want it. Mine is gonna be, I'm gonna do 22 inches. And then I'm just gonna turn around and cut that on the miter saw. And now we're just gonna cut at our mark that we made for 22. All right, and we're gonna take this back. Now that you got that cut out, now we got that to cut out 24 inches. You're gonna want to put 3 of the dowels. You want to lay out your measurements. I'm gonna go 2 inches from the end, 1 at 11 inches in the middle, and then another 2 inches from the other end. And like I was saying before, you can make these out of cedar pickets. You can also make them out of a 1x8 if you wanted it a little bit wider. I might start making them out of 1x10s just because I like the look of them. So you can always do that. But yeah, and like I said, I do appreciate everybody for joining the channel. It's been a lovely ride with everybody. We just hit over 300 subscribers, so I really thank y'all for that. Alright, now that we got that cut out, we're gonna go ahead and head on over there to the miter saw. So first, tilt your saw to 45. Make your first cut at the very edge of your inch dowel. Cut that off flush. We're going to turn our saw back to 0, and then we're going to measure out 3 inches, and then we'll cut 3 at 3 inches. And two guys, I wanted to say I'm sorry about this part being recorded over, but we had a copyright, so I just wanted to go ahead and make sure everything was good. I appreciate y'all for joining the channel, like I said, and like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank all you guys for subscribing. I appreciate it. And we also go live. I try and do lives when I can, so if y'all want to, hop in when you can. Five on one end and flat a 90 on the other. And measure from our marks, measure up 1.5 inches. At each of your marks. And that's just going to reference the bottom of our dowels. Kind of want it to be, your 1.5 inch mark is right there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Put a little bit of glue on it. And being that this is end grain, I'm going to let it sit for a second. Alright. And now we'll apply a little bit more glue. Spread that around. And then getting it as straight as possible. We're going to put our first one in place. And I'm going to pop a brad in it. All right, and that is just long enough for the glue to dry. And like I said, we'll do that for all the rest of them. All right, guys, now we're going to take these cedar. I got some cedar scraps. I got scraps growing through the floor over here, it seems like. But I got these. I'm going to cut them all down to the same length, and we're going to make a box. Let's go. All right. So first, I'm going to set my saw to 45. And I'm going to miter one side. This is going to be 9 inches. Alrighty, now we're going to go back over here to the assembly table so we can get everything glued up. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's pretty cold out here. We're going to get this thing glued on up. This is going to be going in my house, so I ain't really too worried about you know, it being cold out here or anything and the glue not drying, and I'm not really too worried about sanding it. But I am going to use my little blue tape method. As you butt these two together, make sure your miter is nice and tight. And just stick you a piece of tape. Do your next one the same way. And your next one. Alright, now, like Daniel always says, add a dab of glue. Shout out to Daniel at Bearded Vikings. It's stuck in everybody's head. I was watching Avery Street Designs today, and man, just like they said, it sticks in everybody's head. Alright, now, we're going to just fold this all together. But yeah, you just put your couple pieces of tape, and that'll hold it until the glue dries. A wood style paneling. I'm gonna use that as the bottoms for them. We're gonna turn it over like this. I asked my wife, was that fine? That's all I had on hand tonight. Didn't feel like going to the store, but I will put different bottoms in them if I was doing them for like a client or something like that. So just FYI, don't use this. This is just what I used, unless you like the look of this. But you can cut this thin plywood. To me, it leaves a better edge on it if you cut it with a razor blade than like cutting it with the saw. Yeah, it does take a couple of passes on it, but that is a much, it'll focus, that is a much cleaner cut on the front side than with a saw blade. Alright, now just slap your bottom on, and I'm just going to pop me a couple brads in it. Alrighty, we're gonna switch over to some inch brad nails. And we're just gonna pop these sides together, making sure that all of our miters are tight. Just pop these sides together. All right. Now that you got your box nailed together, peel all your tape off. We're gonna go ahead and make sure our bottom is secured really well. I think our nails are popping through that plywood because it's so thin. So I have to go back around and pop them again. Yeah, so make sure your gun has a setting on it right here. Make sure you turn that setting down so that it doesn't go through this thin plywood, and you shouldn't have any troubles. Alrighty, and that'll be our box. We're gonna get it stained. I got this cognac stain I've been wanting to try. So All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, that's 2 easy projects right there. Quick, easy, fast way to make a little bit of money. Good way to use up your scraps around the shop. Like I said, I took those fence picket scraps, made this nice box. It's pretty nice. Even stained the inside of it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be nothing fancy. I'm gonna either put stuff in this from in the house, or I might get rid of it. If so, I wouldn't ask no more than $20 for something like this. Used up a bunch of my scraps in the shop, and we can make a profit off of it. Next, we got our coat rack. I didn't get a video up of it in my video, so I'll have a video of this in my shorts. But yeah, she did finish it with the wood burning technique. Yeah, she missed a spot right there. But we were trying to kind of contrast with this, but we ran out of butane, so I got to finish that. But yeah, it looks really, really good. I think it came out great. Like I said, if y'all want to see more of these builds like this, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps this YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.